sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy, crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
You know, given my extreme lateness, I think we should jump right into the lesson today.
Oh.
I know. But I think you'll want all the time we have for this. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes, colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Don't know who that Jeanette student is, but I'm assuming she must be a newbie for Max's class. Loretta... that's a bit of a wild card. If I pick her, I'm not sure if she'll actually know. Oh, Reggie again is the unknown factor here. But he actually has some good photography skills, so I'm gonna go with Reggie.
Reggie, any guess?
The sun. What? Oh, yeah. Eclipses.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today, go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember, I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of
Sophie?
those too.
Is that
I-
you?
Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
You don't say, Max, because I have a funny feeling we all know who that is, and if anybody just missed my outburst then, I think that might be a certain shapeshifter that has gone missing since the end of the last game. Do I do the double exposure? No.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me.
Ooh, do we just straight up blurt out her name, or do we just play the guessing game, even though we know who she is?
But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Sophie? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire. Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Wait, Reggie took over the presidency of Abraxas. Seems like a lot of stuff went down in between Double Exposure and Life is Strange Reunion. But there we go. At any rate, welcome back everybody to another episode of my Life is Strange Reunion Let's Play series. I'm ShadowStar91, and in today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we are picking up the action immediately where the last episode left off. Well,
I
first
remember helping 3 students last time.
Yeah, so basically, we're picking up the action where the last episode left off. First things that we did, we underwent one of Max's classes. And I gotta say, it was pretty interesting and very surprising to see a very infamous shapeshifter back on school grounds.
I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet. But this statue does make me think about it.
Can't interact with the books. Can we go down here?
I have to stay by my class.
Okay, so we can't go down that way. We can't interact with there. There's Loretta. I don't know who the hell that is.
I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see if she needs any help. Chloe tried to get me into D&D. It seemed fun, but I could never make it through the rules without getting a headache.
Really? That's good to know, because I never...
I remember helping Reggie, Jeanette, and Loretta last time. Loretta always knows more than she should. Which, in this case, is a good thing. I think he was one of Ven's minions, back when he was still in charge of Abraxas.
I wonder why he stepped down from the presidency, or was he beaten by another candidate? Because one person we haven't seen yet is Diamond.
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
That's not the assignment, Loretta.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No. I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood.
Wow, someone pissing your cereal or something, Loretta? You're even more bitchy. You're even more bitchy than double exposure, and that's saying something.
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
Who else could use my help?
Yeah, let's just leave Loretta at that. Thought she was annoying at the start of the first game. This one, I don't even know what to say.
I used to break into buildings like this for photos. But I'm trying to be a good role model.
Just do it when no one's looking, Max.
I used to break into buildings like this for photos. The poor fine arts building was the biggest casualty of the storm.
Oh no, where the hell will people go for their canteen leisure time? Away from all the noise and... Okay, this photo is giving me flashbacks to the first game.
Squirrels, the unofficial mascot of every college campus.
I'm quite surprised they're taking their
One
sweet...
student down. I can probably help 2 more. Most of the time, being a teacher is amazing. Other times, it makes me want to shake my fist and scream about these damn kids today.
Sometimes I'm glad I didn't go down the career path of being a teacher.
Half the time, the students don't want to figure out how to fix the issue themselves. They just want me to do it. All seems fine to me. Wonder if it's just jammed.
Let's double check.
Maybe it just needs the tried and true smack.
Okay, I think that worked. What's the photo then, I wonder?
Well, that's one way to take a photo. Not bad for an accidental portrait.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh right now, because that was quite funny. This is very hard for me to... 10 minutes, I couldn't hold back my laugh. Oh, God.
I always thought Chloe would have been a great actor if she wanted to be. But after Rachel, she gave it up for good.
Okay, that's another bit of lore I did not know.
Everyone's used to me and my camera by now.
Well, that's a good thing. They'll just leave you alone when you're taking photos. What the hell is this?
All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience. I think I count.
I like to think so as well. Swanson Construction.
Why does Caledon's new slogan read like a personal threat?
That is a very good question. We still don't know anything about the new
The banner-tailed
Hey,
gray
don't you-
squirrel, aka Cirrus carolinensis. One of the many fascinating things you pick up while going on a hike with Moses. Yes, hello. Please tell the fire department to be ready for a blazing inferno Sunday night. Just a gut feeling. Perfect. No Fremont House anywhere on this map. Maybe it's off campus.
we couldn't get an enhanced picture of the campus map. That sucks. All right, before we go and
Jeanette
speak...
was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on her.
All right, we can't interact with the books, but I am surprised to meet this new student, Jeanette. No. Oh, hello. Got ourselves another photo. Gotcha.
No judgment. I don't like to share my fries either.
I mean, who doesn't nowadays? Anybody tries to nick my fries, Hank, they get the peck. Can we go around? No, we can't. We can't get past that group of students.
One student down. I can probably help 2 more.
Yeah, we'll save Reggie for last. I actually want to go meet this new student, Jeanette. All right then, let's get down to it.
Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Interesting. A close-up of a face, but it's the eye section. We got raw and powerful, and we got vulnerable and fragile. It's difficult to understand the emotion, but looking at it, I definitely say this is definitely raw and powerful.
You create a sense of raw power that's really compelling.
No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Just do me a favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
Still unsure about this whole rewind super teacher thing. But that was satisfying. Professor Mija is such a good colleague. Hey, Professor Mija. Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Reggie does have a type. Is it weird that I know that about one of my students? Reggie has been on edge lately. Maybe it has something to do with the Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, don't stare!
Okay.
He's a guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
Yeah, we'll give him a hand.
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here it goes. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but so it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away, okay? Oh,
What happened?
total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him? Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie.
All right, let's rewind and see what we can do differently. Gonna be interesting to see what happens now.
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, don't stare!
Okay.
He's a guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
Yeah, this time we're gonna go with not a pickup tool.
It's a camera, Reggie. Not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but so it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but No, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh,
What happened?
total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him. Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie. Reggie has been on edge lately. Maybe it has something to do with Abraxas?
That was interesting. We didn't get the option for I am an idiot. I did not know we could actually speak with the prep student.
Hello there.
What's up?
I'm doing a campus survey. We're trying to figure out where students are from.
Tyler, Texas, ma'am. Born and raised.
Thank you kindly.
Alright, let's try this again. I was not expecting a rewind dialogue option.
Hello there.
What's up?
Again, I'm an absolute idiot. I'm guessing that we could use that to help Reggie. But let's try this to see if we get any more dialogue.
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
What? Way off. I'm in communications.
Damn, so much for that special power. Thanks anyway.
Let's try that again, see if we can actually get that right. No, that was pretty much the same. So let's speak with Reggie to see if we can actually help him out this time.
Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. He's a communications major, so communicate about communication.
Communications. That could work. Thanks, Max. Going in. Hi. I'm Reggie.
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along. I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. I should make my way back to where class started.
Well, good on Reggie for finally working up the courage.
Whoa, this is a weird party. Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
Good question. That is a very good question. Well, we've made our way back to the statue, or unless there's another statue here. Oh, there's one over there. And there's one over there. Oh, that's... Ay, ay, ay. Me making myself look like an absolute baboon yet again.
I told the class we'd be using Polaroids today because I wanted them to connect with their subjects. I don't think they realized how serious I was.
Well, if it works, it works.
I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay. I used to dread being with Chloe at this time of year. Now I dread being without her.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
It would be at this point that your timeline shifting ability would come in very, very handy. How the hell am I going to eavesdrop on Reggie without him noticing? Lorette has already beaten me to it.
Who is Loretta spying on this time?
Ah! Max! You scared me.
I scared you? You're the one spying.
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
I hate to admit it, but I think, yeah, this is the best and possibly only option because I am not seeing anything else. So I really hope you got a spare earphone or headset, Loretta.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont House isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay, we'll talk tomorrow then.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
Again, that is a very good question. We avoided her in the last game. You know what? I'm gonna roll the dice and trust her on this one. So,
I
let's
should
end
call the students back to the table.
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
the teaching is a joy. It's all the other stuff that I struggle with.
A common lament, I'm afraid. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Sofia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Sofia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
I have unfortunately experienced enough trauma to know that the feeling you describe is all too natural.
I suppose you're right. Still. For months afterwards, Sofia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Sofia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself.
That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Oh, so we've arrived at our first major choice. Whew. This is a tough one. Give me a few seconds to think about this. Because I'm still on the side of not trusting her, even though I'm keeping that private. And thankfully, during Life is Strange double exposure, I didn't do anything to upset her or piss her off in any regard. But I'll bring you back in a couple of seconds, ladies and gentlemen, once I've made my decision. Okay, so after having some brain food, aka steak, and then going on to some steak and noodles, then going on to some gelato, ladies and gentlemen, I've made my decision. Thankfully, my nerves are calmed down when it comes to a major decision. But we are going to be choosing Say You Don't Know Anything. Because I have a funny feeling if we... choose to admit to seeing her, it might piss off Sophie. If my gut instinct is correct and that student that just approached us was in fact Sophie. We don't know anything for sure, so we're gonna go with this one.
I'm sorry. I am as in the dark as you are.
one of my favorite qualities about great artists is that they are terrible liars. I see we are at an impasse. Perhaps in time you will learn something about Safia that you can share with me. And then you will remember that I have always supported you and your work, which I believe you will find important in the rocky times ahead. Always a pleasure to see you, Maxine.
Did I just piss off my one remaining supporter in the administration? Fantastic. Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Safi's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
Yeah, unfortunately, one of those moments, that's what we like to call a necessary evil.
I can head out whenever I'm ready.
And we are going to be doing just that, ladies and gentlemen.
So much going on. Abraxas, whatever Fremont means. And Safi. She's back. No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
What a beautiful voice. Thank you. Next, we're gonna keep the party going with a couple of Sonics. Come on up.
This one is called Lessons in Scarcity.
Time to see if I can find any information on the fire. And enjoy the show while I'm here.
So we got to check in with Vin and Amanda. Wonder if there's anything else we can actually do whilst we're here as well. Can we actually wander outside? But before we check in with everything... Ooh!
A philosophy major told Amanda that it's not a grilled cheese if you add meat. I wonder when she's gonna unban him.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm sticking with Amanda on that one.
This is incredible. If the artist is local, I have to meet them. I was honored when Amanda asked me to donate something.
Yep, I'm definitely getting flashbacks to Life is Strange Double Exposure.
Lucas Colmenero? I didn't know he still lived in Lakeport. What's he doing here?
Good question. Because that...
It's for a good cause. I could wade into this bidding war.
Yeah, because his actions, which were revealed, which were uncovered in the last game, yeah, have not put him in a very positive manner, or positive light, whatever terminology you want to use, ladies and gentlemen.
This would be a great spot for a fancy date night. So it's currently useless to me.
I wonder if we actually chosen, if we're dating either Vin or Amanda. I wonder what the dialogue would be.
I could
Never say no to a blue-haired girl.
And we all know who the hell she's talking about. But at any rate, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to bring today's episode of Life is Strange Reunion to a close. I really do hope you enjoyed today's episode. And if you did, please do myself a favor. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, along with the bell so you can receive notifications whenever I upload anything new to my channel. And for all those who do consider hitting the buttons down below, you truly are legendary individuals.
Coming to the turtle? Someone is bound to know something about the fire.
Let me try that again. And for all those who do consider hitting the buttons down below, you truly are legendary individuals, and it always helps my channel expand little by little every time you do hit the buttons down below. And if you want to catch up on any of the action that you might have missed up until this point in time, never fear. The Shadow Star has got you covered, because I will leave the playlist link in the video description down below for your viewing pleasure. So make sure you check that out when you get the chance, ladies and gentlemen. So join me next time, everybody, for when we pick up the action where this episode left off, where hopefully we can uncover some more information regarding the origins of this fire and how the hell it's connected to Abraxas. So until next time, everybody, I've been Shadowstar91. Stay safe out there. Take care, and I will catch you all.
My confidants.
And I will catch you all for the next episode of Life is Strange Reunion. Bye bye.